Right. Good morning, everyone. Today is a very, very wonderful day. I hope you're all doing great. I just want to bring to your notice or to your consumption a very wonderful perspective. You know, there is something interesting I want to show here that most of you will know that in advanced world, they do things according to design and plan. I just want to show a very wonderful edifice. And this edifice, there's nothing much that makes it different from other things you will see in this country. But there are a lot of interesting things you will understand on this very particular structure here. It is too beautiful and it's too attractive to anybody that passes through this area. It is a wonder to behold. Yes, it is a wonder to behold. Just look at it very closely. The landscaping is very wonderful. The roads are state-of-the-art roads. So I want you to understand that here in Israel, the engineers engineer with the best of their knowledge. And everybody you see on the side is an expert. It's not like makeshift construction workers we can see or we are used to in wherever we are coming from. No, here is a different ball game. And when you get into the site, when this place are under construction, everybody you see here is a master to his own field, or a master to his own particular expertise. But in our place, you can see a bricklayer that have few years experience in bricklaying. He will convert overnight to an engineer, or he call himself an engineer, or he call himself a contractor. You can see a mason who has 7 years experience. Tomorrow you see him with signboard and business card as a contractor. And when you decide to give him a structure to build or to take care of, for example, maybe you give him a 3-story building to handle for you. Before that building gets to the second floor, it will change to L shape or it will change to I shape. And he happens to get the structure to the last block. In a very short time, places in this very particular structure will cave in. And the president or the owner of the house will be in trouble. All those things are hardly heard of here. So now let me come into the particular thing that made me to feature this very particular structure. My working place, the place I do my job, is in this very particular neighborhood. Couple of months ago, I was passing through here on a particular day. I saw heavy equipment of all sorts. They were, offloading and securing their, spaces. Then I hanged on for some few minutes. Then out of the whole thing, finally I concluded that something big is about to happen here. And today, what you are seeing here is that thing that happened here. All these things happened under few months, not more than 3 months. This is what you got. Anybody that passes through this road must stop and ask questions. Right. This place is not the only best place in Israel, but there is a beauty to behold here. The simplicity of the beauty is wonderful. Yes. On that space of 3 months, the key has been handed over to the owner. And, residents are just packing in, or the buyers have just packing in. This place is not for rent. It's people who have money in block in their account. They are buying. Almost all the structures have been sold, and the tenants, the owners are packing in. I could have shown you the interior of this very particular building, but they refused me to get inside. Probably that is where the secret of the art lies. But here, you can see by yourself that this is a very wonderful, beautiful structure to behold. Again, I want to narrate to you what attracted me to feature this. If you look at the other side that I will show you now, it was a hilly place. Look at this place at my back. That is how this place looked like a couple of months ago. It was so bushy like this and hilly. They brushed it down. After brushing it down, they started laying whatever design that could be a wonder to behold. So they are not making mistake in anything they have done here. You can look at this, the lighting points of the alleyways. You can look at the major road. And that most I was talking about, this major road that passed through here is the only where you can see things happening. There was no wonderful structure like this here. And the other road is this way. You can understand that all the roads are state of the art. They are crafted to last forever. But in our own place, in Africa, as a continent, and Nigeria particularly, you hardly see all these things happening under a space of time. You can give an engineer this very particular design to do for you, but watch out. In the next 2 years, he is still going around it. He is still narrating his stories. Even if you give him money in block, the story that will come up is, give me a little time, my sons or my children in school are disturbing me much. Or, I'm so sorry, I'm going burial for my mom or for my dad. Or one thing is from one story to another. Then the one thing I want all to understand on this very particular clip again is this. Whatever we are doing, let us do it to the best of our knowledge. Let us be perfect in whatever we are doing, so that the posterity will recognize us in whatever we are doing. Let us do things according to the rules, so that prosperity and fortune will go with us wherever we are. When we do things half-baked, it creates problem and tension. It creates misunderstanding. It doesn't give life. It doesn't give joy. You will become an enemy. You will start quarreling with whoever gave you the award for that particular contract. Please, we need total change in Nigeria. We need total change in Biafra, because the major thing I want us to do right now, I know my viewers are all over the world, but they said charity begins at home. And people that are so much at the heart of this very particular view should be Biafrans, because Biafra will get their independence as soon as possible. And when this thing happens, it will be opposite of what Nigeria has been. And everything that is happening in Biafra will be state-of-the-art activities. We want to build Biafra that will be the hub of Africa. Biafra will be the center of everything Africans never think of before. It will be the center for business, center of connection, center of creation, center of life, and the center of all kinds of business. We will think locally and act internationally. It will be a household name in the mouth of everyone that considers himself a worthy person. We are not joking about it. We are not making a boast about it, but it is something that will happen live. If I zoom this camera somewhere there, you will see a park. It is obtained like that in every community, in every area, in many streets in Israel. Wherever you have structure like this, there's always a nearby park where residents will go and cool off at the end of the day, where children will be playing or enjoying their play at all times. You know, where husbands and wives, where visitors will create one thing or the other at the end of the day. But where we are coming from, if you create this with little or no time, they will convert it to a different thing. But we are saying to you, Biafra can never experience such a thing. We are acting differently, and different and wonderful things will happen in our society. And that society is Biafra. I believe a lot of things our engineers, our builders, our constructors will learn from this are many. The materials they used in this very particular edifice are affordable. 99.5% of the materials used in this structure are made in Israel. Nothing was imported, mind you. They have in mind that every Dick and Harry, as far as you have two legs and two hands, you have head and you have brain, you need a place you call a home. You need a place you call your own particular home. From the beginning or from the genesis of this very particular country, they know that all these things have to be given specifications, modalities, and system. So they know that one of the essential things everybody needs in life is shelter. So they created and they produce all things to be affordable, so that no man or woman, no big or small, will think because of the cost of because of the high cost of building materials. Let me give it a time. The moment you have something in your account, the moment you are dreaming of having a shelter of your dream, there is nothing you can lay as an excuse. Just get into what you think. Do it, build it, create it, and enjoy it. That is how it happens here. I believe this makes your day. Wherever you are, make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe on this my very channel. It inspires me to see a lot of people subscribing and sharing. I thank you for watching. Have a pleasant day. Stay blessed. See you on top.